What's happening, guys, and welcome back to Motorsport Manager. This will be on the way to race 7. We are still building our new gearbox that we're after for next year. What's this one? Have a vote coming up here. Pit stops will become much faster, meaning that cars are able to make pit stop at reduced time cost. This may aid cars with worse tyre wear rates. Well, we don't really want this then, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to abstain from this vote. It don't really bother me. So we get a +1 vote during the next vote, which if something comes up that we really want, then we'll vote for that. But we'll continue, and I've abstained. There's only 2 votes, so it was rejected. So not a lot of people for that. Good we abstained from it. But yeah, there's a lot of rules you can have, and they all can change. Show next year's rules, and these are the changes that are happening next year. New race will be added, and also driver race will be allowed. So decreasing the impact of driver skill, which that will be good for us. We have built the gearbox, and look at that, that moves us up a bit on the acceleration development scale. So let's look at gearbox again. We might as well take advantage of this telemetry center. I'm just going to see if I can make a better gearbox, which I can. 30 plus 20. No, that one would be better than that. Definitely. Because all that does is -3 days, but it's only +30. That would give it a bit more of a max boost. As you can see here, that's 143. I know it's only 5, but you know, we might as well eke out as much performance as we can because we need it. But that, I like that. That'd be a nice gearbox for next year. We'll build. Oh, that's going to cost us money, and we've gone into the red. But I think still developing our car, you've got to keep on top of it and got to keep just developing that car. We're falling slightly down on the engine, but next year we'll be able to use the test track, which will get a lot better parts for our engine builds as well, because we'll be able to make, still have 8 weeks till that's complete, so we'll be able to make a lot faster, a lot better engines for next year. Oh, we have some sponsors. I nearly forgot about that. And look at these, upfront payment, 8 races, 2.7 million. I'm going to accept that offer, and we're back into the green. What do we have here? We have finish 7th or above. If we get an upfront payment of 450 grand, plus if we manage to finish 7th, we get a £600 pay. And in the United Kingdom, it's 2 times 2.2. And that's only for 3 races, so we'll accept that as well. PlaySport, they're the actual developer of the game. So we've got a nice so this gearbox will be quick. Whoever has this gearbox is going to have the soft tires to take advantage of the additional 50 acceleration on the better tires. That comes into play next year though. Things are looking dry with a 10% chance of rain, so not much rain. Any chance we can make a few improvements to the top speed of the car? Yes, we will, Mr. Gomez, when we get our new test track. Taking advantage of our new telemetry center, that's why we're building bloody gearboxes. Now we do one thing at a time. And we have a dilemma. We are running an expose on Firebird MRT and their awful working practices. We have had testimonials from their mechanics saying that they are overworked, understaffed, and in a ton of debt. Would you be willing to let us interview your mechanics? Oh shit. I give our reasons. Oh, they might have a few things to say about your own drivers, but it will bring MRT down a few pegs. Both mechanics, let's bring them down. So the mechanics won't like it, but Firebird MRT's marketability takes a drop by -50. Or we don't air our dirty laundry in public. Let's bring that Firebird MRT down a peg, and hopefully they'll lose a few sponsors. Very ruthless thing to do there, but sodom, man. So we'll go for the 600,000 on the 7th or above. That seems to be a good thing to target to hit. Hopefully, anyway. I don't know. And Gomez is angry for some reason. Seems like the parts are looking okay. Minus 5%. Why has she got a better car? She shouldn't have a better car. I should have the best performance. Okay. Well, let's fit parts and make sure that you have the best car then, Mr. Driver number 1. Oh, you can have a good gearbox. I think I was nearly done on that gearbox, and that gearbox will be good for using. So yeah, you can have that gearbox there. Does that sweeten you up a bit? It does. We'll go for the Portuguese Grand Prix at Tondela. Okay, so I'll see you on the other side of practice. So just start this up now. Oof. Race trim 3, and we're coming up to the end of practice. Hopefully Gomez's car is just out of whack. How bad is it? 98. I mean, 98 is fine. I normally roll. And you try and wiggle it about, but then you can put other things out. So we just come down a bit in the handling, and then that put us off. I think if we go a little bit up on the handling, and I'll go like that, and then move this down. It's the lowest tire pressure we can have. I think I'm going to go for a bit less camber then. That should be excellent. I don't think we're going to get it spot on. What's that? That was good. Excellent. So I think that mostly will be great. I think we mostly messed it up. But hey ho. See if we can get him out. No, I don't think we can, unfortunately. So there we go. Practice is over. Managed to get again Perez on all thing, but still struggling with Gomez's car to get the setup bang on. But as I say, 98% ain't too bad. I want to see you guys win for years to come. CozzaPerks Racing, I'm a fan for life. Thank you very much, my man. And we are at the race. We've got to finish 7th or above to get a bonus of 600,000. Let's go and get to work. Race strategy, I've gone for the soft tyre. Yeah. Mostly we'll have to do a stint on the medium in the middle, but the soft tyre is so much quicker than the medium tyre. So if we look at the difference between, I think I've gone for the right tyre, I hope I have. You get a bit more durability obviously with the mediums, but they're only 2.5 star for speed. But then you look at the difference between the speed of the soft tyre and the durability of each tyre, it's not that much, plus it's obviously a faster tyre. We might have to do a couple of laps on the medium, a slow stint, depending on how the race goes, but that's why I've gone for the faster tyre. We're going to go full race fuel. We'll go crazy at the start to get a few places, hopefully. I'm not saying we will. And then we'll come down after the first lap. We'll just go for it on the first lap because we are on the fast tyre. Gomez needs to overtake. He starts in 13th this time round. Perez in 6th. Let's go. Perez is in front, so we'll watch Perez. And getting up the inside, she's got 2 places off the start. Moving up into 3rd position off the start. 2nd. My God, well done. Well done, Perez. Gomez in 12th, so he's moved up a spot as well. Good start for Perez though, starting in 6th, now in 2nd. We are going all out on the first lap, of course, just to heat up the tyres as well. And Gomez, let's watch Gomez because he's in a pack of cars here, and moving into 10th position here, into 9th, into the top 10. Well done, mate. Moved up a few positions, so did Perez. Good start for the CozzaPerks Racing. After the first lap though, we're going to start winding down on the tyres and all that. We'll wind down on the attack mode for now. As I say, we are on the faster tyre. Cars at the back on the mediums going for a longer stint, but I'm hoping that Gomez, with his smoothness, will be able to make these soft tyres last for a good few laps at least, and bringing it down to medium because I don't want to shred them way too much. Perez and Lau in the race team China car pulling. He's a good driver, by the way, very good driver. I know that from another career I've done. So yeah, both pulling away in first and second. So yeah, I want Perez to relax a bit because she's got a bit of free air. Hopefully Gomez can get a bit of free air as well. I'm hoping he can, and his tyres should last a bit longer. It's 71% on them tyres, so he can give it some. Maybe thinking of getting him to push though and going to medium. Leave him on push. He's into ninth, which is good. Hopefully he'll stay there this time. Start looking after Gomez a bit. I know it's all about Perez because we want to get our positions, but he's moved up to 8th. I missed that. Really wanted to catch that actually happen. Yeah, Gomez moving into 8th, soon to be in 7th. He's overtaken the Russian guy, or Russian lady, and yeah, up into 7th place. Hopefully he can start pulling away. Let's actually give him a bit of a boost there to pull away from that pack. Don't want to get involved in none of that. We want to get away from that section. He has been pushing a lot. We should really don't want to overheat him too much, so we'll go back down to medium on the old, whatchamacallit, pushing the old tyres, driving style. That's it, driving style. God, I'll get my words out in a minute. So I think because Gomez is in the rear of this pack, I think we are going to pit him first, maybe. No, I think we have got to pit Perez, and it's got to be on this lap because the tyres are knackered. No, we're going to put the engine mode to overtake, and we'll put Gomez on overtake as well. Better engine mode, bit of power. Tyres are shots though. Got pit because the tyres are nearly done. I don't think we're going to do another lap. So how many laps have we got until the end? We're on lap 6. It's 25. You know, I'm thinking maybe we could make one of these sets last a long stint. I think we're going to go for that. A long stint. She's going to go, and no matter how many places she loses, she's going to go for a long stint on these soft tyres. You've got to make these tyres last. Balanced pit stop, 26% chance of making a boo-boo on the pit stop. Hopefully will not happen. And so here she comes into the pits. I'm going to put her on low and conserve. Gomez, you can go for some overtakes now. Hopefully. We'll set up your pit stop as well. You should definitely be able to make these tyres last. So we are going for that. And go for, just make sure we've done that properly. New set. Yep. Cool. We should be able to make them last. Gomez in 4th position, giving it some on the old tyres and the car. Moving into, still in 4th. Really want to get past El Sadat, mate. What is she's going through the tyres. I think we'll leave you on overtake, but you need to come down on that tyre. Where we are on 24%. Managed to get past El Sadat though. I just don't want them tyres to die, which they are dead. How are you doing? I pushed him a lot. He's in 3rd position, which is good. And we're gonna make sure that just do on medium. I think that'll be fine. I don't think we need to conserve fuel. Just need to left mistake. Damn it. You need to conserve though, and we'll just go for a medium run on them as well for Gomez. So Gomez in 13th position with a mistake in the pits now, and I'm just gonna leave him in medium. Just leave him in medium. Look at these tyres, mate. Woo. Terrible. Can she get past some of these? Into 5th. So we're in our objective. Even Gomez is in 8th, so brilliant. So how are we doing on heat? Just keep a bit of heat in them. Let's go crazy. A few cars now. Tyler, look at these. She's not having a good race. She's in 2nd at the moment, but I feel that you will be falling down the pack when it comes to your turn to pit. And Lau in 3rd position here, but he is a really good driver. Still in 5th position. Gomez doing well in this race now as well. And someone's trying to overtake. Also that. It's been a pain in our arse the last couple of races, old Elsidat. He's trying to overtake. I think he will get past that time. Lost the place, but I can't really push. I need to save these tyres. I mean, most of the field is, I guess, close to us. That's just ridiculous though. Both these cars, they come down from the other league. That's why their cars just absolutely destroying everyone else's. They got like, first time I've seen them, so they've already had 2 years in the higher racing league. I think when I come to graduate from that league, from this league, I don't want to rush up to the next league. I want to have a few seasons of wins, as if we can like sort of dominate this championship and then move up, because I want to save up some money, obviously get the HQ built ready for moving up as well, because I don't want to go up and then have to then get demoted and come back down to this racing league. What's the point? You want to make sure we have a decent amount of wedge dough behind us to actually finance the move up to the better cars and stuff, because I think we will have to develop like the aero and the suspension, so it's going to cost us a lot of money, and we need to dominate this series before we even think about moving up. Yep, gonna have to do another lap, Perez, and I think I'm gonna have to end her on the medium tyre, move her up to neutral. Gomez overtook her. She's falling behind because them tyres are finished. She's going to have to do a stint on the mediums, but she can push on the mediums, I guess, till the end of the race. So we will pit her this lap and put her on a set of mediums. Unfortunately, I don't think she'll be able to make, so she don't lose so much time. Let's gamble and go for a fast pit stop. Look at Gomez though, pressing on in 6th position. We're going to move him up as well and put him in a higher engine mode, try and pull away from Perez a bit and guarantee our spot in the target sponsor position. And Perez coming in, and yes, so you can now go to attack on them tyres, get some heat into them. I'm just going to leave you on the, should have enough, so I'm going to put you on high, and mistake on the rear right. It's only a couple of seconds though. Why is he filled with 10 laps of fuel? I swear I've done minus. Oh, don't hold each other up. Go on, get past her, Gomez. You are on the faster tyre. You need to be in front. There you go. So we're going to leave the engine in high because we've got so much fuel we need to burn off. And I think I'm going to go for push on the tyre. Go for push on the tyre. Get some heat into them. Gomez should be doing fine. Few cars coming in, getting held up after that pit stop. Well, what's it going to cost us after everyone's pitted? A few cars in the pits here. And we need to get past some of them. They're coming out. We're about to get past them at least. Both cars do. That's a few cars we managed to get ahead of. But we are doing better this race than last race. I think it was my blunder because I haven't played it for so long. I got the strategy wrong overall with Gomez in the last race. Not so much Perez, but Gomez I managed to get it wrong. So just all about relearning. And take that guy, yeah, well done mate, well done. I'm gonna calm down though. Gomez though, having a really good race. He started off a bit higher and I think that helped us get past some of the slower cars at the start. Someone's had a bad whoopsie. Who's this? Batista, the Brazilian in the Zampelli Engineering. The car's blown up. That helped Perez get a position at least. Gonna have to get past that car. What is it? Yeah, don't know how to say that name, but you're gonna have to get past the Eastwood Motorsport car. Perez fighting for a top 10 finish. She is. Condition. Car looks alright. We was pushing ages in that engine mode, so we have excess fuel. Coming around for 2 laps left. Perez in for 9th. Lovely. Well done. Is Gomez starting his final lap? He is, and can't really push him. I can push him on the tyres, I think. 38% on the tyres. Can definitely push him on the tyres. I think his final position will be a 5th, which is respectable. Quality drive from him, and I can't push at all Perez, but comfortably in 9th. Closest car is Tyler in 10th, so well no, it's Mello now. Can we push her at the last thing to still 8th from the Eastwood's Motorsport car? We're at 31. I'm gonna go for it. Attack, come on, get him at the last corner. You can go for an attack as well. But I think it's a final 5th position for Gomez. There we go, 5th position for Gomez, crossing the line. Can we take that car in the last bend? Oh no, just missed out on that 8th position. It was a close one there. If I'd done it maybe just a bit earlier, might have been able to steal that. But yeah, good race. Happy with that. So that was the end of the Grand Prix. As you can see, tyre wear on Gomes, brilliant. You know, his strength certainly is a smooth driver, so tyre wear. Plus we have a decent car for tyre wear as well. And obviously these winners here had to go for medium, but they have such a fast car that we can't, they even smashed us on medium tyres. So, you know, there's a long way to go before I think we can really compete with these. That's the results. But if you just look at the championship, it's not a lot in it between the actual constructors. Not a lot in it at all. So a couple of points, you know, here and there nicked off one of these teams, you know, moves us up. But all in all, a good race. So I just looked at something, and Perez has just unlocked an ability with the mechanic of super soft tyres wear more slowly. So we've got to remember that. I've got to remember that. And we are plus 332,000 from the race. It's coming down. I don't know where our money's going. I have to have a look at finances. But yep, good race. So there you go, guys. That was the end of the Tonzilla Grand Prix. Next race will be at Milan for the Italian Grand Prix, and as you can see, engine top speed and deceleration is crucial in this one. I like that track as well. It's a good race, that. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and as always, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I have been Cozza, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye bye.
Understand you soon, it won't be long. Keep on, keep running.